Hmm. Where I have to scooch myself over so I don't block the, like, whatever person to my left puts down. Alrighty. So they don't actually need me for like another 45 minutes, so I'm gonna play a table and shake off the rust. Yeah, the newbies are gonna play a game. Well, once everyone actually gets in and sets up, the newbies are gonna play a game and be taught. Then the old heads will go in and play a game for them, explaining what they're doing, and then we're all gonna play together. Alrighty. We're playing the Jade room, right? Yeah. Let's see, blue stacks. Alright, while they still set up the collab, I have enough time to play one hand, or play one table. Oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, there they are. Yeah. I should have dropped the green. That's okay. Let's see. Nope, don't need to chi that. The 3 is Dora. That's really good. I'm holding on to that. And then we have the 2, 5, 8 weight. Well, there's the 5. Holy cow, this is a great start. Red dragon is dead. I could have held on to the red dragon, knowing that it's dead. But this is fine, too. This is a fantastic opener. If I can either find the pair of 3 or 6, and then build... Well, there's the 2, so that's already good. I'm going to drop the east now before it's more dangerous. I need to drop the west at some point, too. And we have a beautiful hand built here. The 1 is kind of useless unless I pick up the 2, like, right now. I need the 2. The 8 is less useless than the 1, but I don't want the 8 either. There's a million... Oh. I'm going to say there's a million Fugis along the bottom of my screen.
Oh, God.
Richinya. Scheisse. This is my safest tile. We have a pair. I can push this. I 100% push this. Okay, cool. Didn't deal in. I'm playing risky. Let's see. The 6 is definitely unsafe, but... Like, this is such an incredible hand right now. 3 Dora. Could be all simples. Whatchamacallit? Pinfu. Okay, I didn't deal in. Perfect. That's equally okay. It was Richi Pinfu. Ah, man, I would have had an Uda Dora too. I would have had such a huge hand, but not dealing in is equally okay. Yeah, let's get rid of the east. Three, 5, 5, 6, 9, 8, 8, 7, 3, 3. This is not a very good opening hand, but it's one of those it is what it is type deals. Let's see. The 6 went down. I picked up the 5. But that guy dropped a 6. That's interesting. That might kill this 5-7. 2 went down. That might kill my 3. This guy is trying to kill me over here. An additional 3. We have the triplet. I need another 7. If I can pick it up. A triplet 5s. I'm going to get rid of the 7. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the 7-5 because the 6 was already discarded. That 4 is pretty good. I'm going to drop that 5 because it's dangerous. Let's see. Definitely don't want to chi that. Definitely don't need that. I need a 4. Not that I need it with the 3, but I need something here. Another 4 there. I can drop the 8, or I can drop this 3. Yeah, I'm going to drop that 3, because a 4-7 does the same thing. He pawns it away, so that's fine. Let's see, let's see. This is pretty close to being a Ricci. I don't want to pawn that. There's the Ricci. We look for the triplet 4 or the triplet 6? Yeah, sure. It's kind of a hell weight, but it applies pressure to the table. That steals away the Ipatsu just in case. But this is a very tough Ricci. I can get a closed con if I pick up the triplet 5 or the triplet 3, which is pretty valuable. This is not a very strong Ricci. Probably should have gone, like, dropped the 9 and waited for something else. Because I was building, like, all triplets, but I saw the Ricci button and I just hit it. I have not played this game in a little while. There goes the 1. I don't need it. There's the 3 that I would have liked to have as a closed con. That sucks. There's the 5. That sucks too. Because if I had waited a little bit, I could have built something with the 5 instead. But it is what it is. There goes another 5. Everyone knew that was safe already. Looking like I'm not going to get this. But again, applying pressure to the table. What's the reverb on that? That was weird. Yeah, they're definitely not going to deal in. Another 5. Yeah. If I had waited, I could have built something with that, but that's... Oh! 3 Dora? Are you kidding me? That's ugly, dude. That's ugly. Alright, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 8. 1, 1, 6, 7. Not the best. But, okay, now we can build. Because we have a pair, possibly a sequence. This 4 is a little dangly. Ricci. Let's see. A Ricci this early is pretty ugly, but I do have a lot of safe tiles. I can pitch this pair of 1s, and they got the Ipatsumo, so it doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Bro, relax.
Oh my god.
Alright, I think I'm getting last. What's up? Yeah. It's cute. Alright. I'm already pretty far behind. This is an awful hand, too. It's going to take a lot of work to build this into anything recognizable. That's 7 works for us. I gotta make sure I am live right now, right? Yeah. That's 7 also works for us. Thank you for the follow, Hotaka. I have a couple of useless tiles here. I have a lot of useless tiles in this hand. I'll be joining the call in a little bit. Let's see, that chicken is not that bad. Alright, the east is gone. I'm gonna get rid of the east before I get baited into holding on to it for nothing. Let's see. Okay, we pick up the 3. That's nice. Let's get rid of the white dragon now. Alright, so this surprisingly built into something. We're a handful of tiles away from being able to call a Ricci. Just need to draw something good. I think I fold here. I don't have any tiles I can fold with. 2 people are in Ricci right now. I don't have tiles I can fold with. This is not good. This is not good. They were thinking really hard about what to pitch. It's a good thing I keep drawing tiles that I can easily discard. Alright, the 6 being safe is very good information. That's 2 free discards for us. 3. I think I have to try discarding this 9. Oh, the 4 is not safe. I don't have any other safe tiles, so it has to be this 9. Please don't. Okay. I don't have any safe tiles, so let's throw away the chicken. Okay. Very, very dangerous, very risky. Let's see. The 2 is safe. Oh, that 2 is safe. Thank you. Okay, cool. We didn't deal in. Oh yeah, I totally would have dealt in. I had 2 9s in my hand. I totally would have dealt in. I would have died, bro. Alright, 2 green dragons, a Dora 2. It wouldn't be worth it to just go singular green dragon. That 2 I can hold on to. I should probably undeafen myself.
Pop out the video window if you want to show your stream what you're seeing.
Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Let's drop this 7. It's
that's
actually dangling.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in.
If you're playing with friends and you want to play casual, this is exactly do it. But instead of doing the AI, you just give them that room code and then they can join. And that's how we're doing our tournament basically, so that we don't have us going into random rooms and getting destroyed. All right, so this is the end. This, what you just pulled, is coming from the non-existent pile that you cannot see in the game, unfortunately. But they'll be coming from the pile that you have in front of you. Really. This is your drawn tile. So this tile is one that you can add to your hand, or if it looks like it doesn't fit in with it, you could just get rid of it. The main thing that you want to focus on is this hand complete. If you can keep it complete while it's closed, you're gonna get better points. I'll in closed first open hands when it comes. But the name of the game.
What does closed mean?
Closed isn't. I haven't put down any pawn, chi, or con, which I will name. Yeah, sorry, it's a little weird to explain closed versus open unless I could show you how I open a hand.
Okay.
What you really want to focus on, I know this looks intense because it's just a bunch of like, what is this? There's tile sets. So this is the character tile set, or mon. This is one set by itself. Think of them as separate from each other. This is one tile set called pin. It has the little circles on it. And this is bamboo.
Okay.
These are all separate sets. I get either, what word? When it's like 1, 2, 3, like that.
It's just a triplet, I think.
Yeah, there's a word of... I'm not good at words. You want it in order. Like, so I have a 7 here. They're not in order, but a 6, and it was a 5, 6, 7. That's good. You can also do doubles and triplets. Doubles are when they're the same. And a triplet would be when there's 3 of the same. You can make an entire hand out of just triplets. That is one of the easiest baby ways to play, in my opinion. Because that's kind of how I learned how to play it. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to mash all these tiles until I win. And, you know, it does work. So, there's that. What the main goal is, you want your whole hand to be either... what's the word?
Like consecutive or what?
Consecutive! Thank you! It's a consecutive! There you go. Like, it's a C, I don't know.
Sequence?
But yeah, so...
Sequence, yes.
Sequence! Yeah! So many good words.
That's what they call it in the game.
Sequences, yeah.
This is good.
So, in this case, just looking at this hand, I would keep the 5s. Kind of, you just want to overlook what you have and kind of see what you're going to keep and what you're going to get rid of. In the first round, this...
shiny.
Yes, so this, gosh, what's the I don't know the actual term off the top of my head, but this is a special red tile. The 5s can be red, and you'll get extra points. Sometimes you'll see it being shiny, but it's not. That is also an extra point, but it's not a red yaku like point.
It's not a win condition.
If you can keep this,
I just added on and I said it's not a win condition. Like, you can't just win with only that in your hand.
Exactly, yeah. They're just extra points, so if you can hold on to them, it's a good idea to do it. But don't feel like you have to hold on to them if it's gonna put you in a bad spot. So I'm running out of time here. I'm gonna keep the 5s. I don't need this 2. I'm gonna get rid of it. Since I have a lot of bamboo, I'm gonna focus on keeping the bamboo. Someone taught me... I'm gonna skip that really quick without explaining. Someone taught me the easiest way to start learning is to focus on 1 or 2 sets. So... I'm just gonna get rid of the pins completely right now. Is it the best move? No. But for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna get rid of this. And anytime I pull one of these, I'm just gonna get rid of it right now. What I just pulled is a dragon. We'll explain those later. I don't want to overload you with too much right now. Okay, so this is not a pin. I'm gonna keep it, so I'm just gonna get rid of that because we're only gonna focus on the bamboo. This is a pin. I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Undefined.
Gonna get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just gonna ignore that for now.
What's pun?
So it's basically when you have 2 of one thing in your hand, and someone drops a third. So you can open your hand to take that third, and I'll explain that in just a little bit. So like if you see this one shiny, this is a good one to keep, but I don't have anything in my hand that would be good with it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. This is a directional. I'll explain them also in a little bit. Right now, I just want to focus on this hand. So this is a pin again. I'm just gonna get rid of it. But now if you notice, we only have these and these. Now it's gonna be a lot easier to focus on actually either sequencing or doubling and tripling.
Okay.
So I got another one, but now I don't have any pins to get rid of. So now I gotta do some brain power. We got an 8 here, bamboo. And we got a 9 and a 7. So this is gonna make a sequence here. We have a 6 and a 5, which is good. So if we get another 7 or another 3, we'll have a second sequence. If I get rid of this, I'll have a 1, 2, 3 sequence. But right now, I think I want to keep this double and get rid of this 8, because if you notice, there's just nothing around it that could go with it. So this guy is just kind of useless.
Okay.
We don't have a 7, and we don't have a 6, and we don't have a 9 that would kind of go around it. There's nothing I could do with him right now. He's not worth keeping. He go.
He go.
He go.
Goodbye.
See, now this is a little bit harder. This is gonna be down to how you want to do your hand, because here I want to keep him because 1, he's mostly bamboo. 2, I have 1, so I could get a double. But on this hand, I have a 2 and a 4. So if I got rid of him and I got a 3, this would give me a sequence. So it's kind of a game of risk, I suppose. It's where your weighted risk lie. And of course, once you start learning the actual like yaku, which is the hands that you can win with and all the points that you can rack up, you can kind of decide which way you want to pull that risk. I'm gonna stop here. Is there any questions? I know I just talked a lot.
Can I add one thing about the risk?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when I play, I'm still baby, but like not that baby. But like if I'm between one or another thing, I would look at what other people have already placed down. Chances are, if it's something that you need that they've already placed down, that means there's less of it already in the pool. So I would get rid of that one because it's less likely that you're gonna get it later.
Yes. Thank you. That's actually what I was going to say. Thank you. Because if you noticed, when you're going over it, there's other lists. You can see what other people have played. That was a good note. Thank you. So, in this case, I would just go, has anyone played a 3? Is there more 3s on the field that... Or is there another one that I can do? So it's like a weighted risk. There's a lot of things that go behind the decision. Definitely being what other people have played versus what I have versus the Yaku. When I first started playing, I ignored what everyone else was doing and just focused building my hand. That's
Wait,
it.
sorry, what's a yaku again?
a win, like a point.
okay,
It's like it's like when it's like if you have all triplets, you'll get extra points. You'll
Okay.
get a specific amount of points for that. There is a list of yaku that you can see. So these are the hands that you can always check. They are more memorization than anything else.
If you play a lot, you'll come to recognize them really fast.
Exactly.
Got it.
And then you'll start seeing people do some really scary stuff that you've like, whoa! Or like funny things. This was actually really funny. This is off, but it's not very important, but it's very funny. When you play a game and you first play the same tile, stop the round, and then you start again.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I love it. I don't understand why, but it's funny. I'm sure there's a valid, like, actual reason for it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Again, mostly self. But yeah. Oh, here. Perfect. So the Mon tiles, they're all 1 through 9. The 1 and the 9 are called terminals. If you hold a hand without them in it, it's for the best. If you can keep them, use them for something, you're still gonna get points if it's in there. So I'm not saying like discard them immediately. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless.
I'm so blessed.
So
Wow.
don't just throw them away. But you will get your points if you don't have terminals, and you can also make terminal only hands too. I don't know where it would be. But hands you can get. We'll go back here. So these ones are all 1 through 9. You want to get as many sequences as you can. If you're able to get 1 through 9 all the way through, that is an amazing hand. It's very rare, but it can happen. And when you're focusing on just 1 or 2 of the sets, it's more often to happen. Goodbye. I out. Oh shit! Oh! Speaking of, I'm just gonna ignore that really quick. Quick though, because I want to do that. You have the wind tiles and the dragon tiles. The dragon tiles are your best hitters for big numbers. But there's only 4 of each one. And you want minimum 2 if you're doing duels, but you want 3 if you can. If you have 2 when you start, do not get rid of them.
Wait, how
When
many
I started,
of each
people were
tile? Oh, sorry. How many of
No,
each
no.
tile are there normally? Like for the
4
normal
overall.
tile?
Each one has 4
each?
tiles,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay, got it.
If you see that there's already 4 down, you cannot ever get that tile again.
Okay.
Oh, no. It's okay, Tomo. It's okay. Are you in? Are you okay?
worries,
I forgot that we moved it an
Tomo.
hour up. I'm sorry.
No. No worries. It's my bad. I should have stamped it like everywhere.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to interrupt me and just ask. Or if you have any comments, feel free to just say them. I am just mostly rambling. This is scary. Don't look at this unless you're like actually paying attention to that stuff. Right now we're doing baby basics. We're doing baby basics. Oh, this is actually perfect. I didn't realize this was here.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
So, you're gonna get a hand. This is your hand. You get a sequence, a triplet, and a pair. Nice. Okay. The winning hand usually consists of 4 sequences or triplets. I like to do as many triplets as I can, just simply because it's easier on my tiny brain. But it's not always a good winning strat, so don't do it. But there is a way that you can lose. That's when you put yourself in a bad spot, but I'll explain that after. I do want to snag this Ricci just to explain what a Ricci is. And then I think we'll go back to this page. So Ricci, this will pop up if you have it set to pop up. These help you let you know when you have a good hand. This means you are one step away.
Thank you for the follow, Melana.
You can only get a Ricci when your hand is closed. This is a good spot for me to explain closed and open because I do still have some time. My hand currently is closed. It means I did not take anything from anyone else. This person opened their hand. If you see this is their closed part, they opened their hand to take someone's dragon. They want the tofu.
I love tofu.
This is the tofu.
The soap.
The soap. I've never heard it called that. I love it. So I'm gonna reach you with this because, as I was mentioning earlier, I had that risk of getting a 3 versus getting another one of the bamboos. The game chose for me to drop my bamboo because I talked too much. But I got that risk. Now I got that 3. I'm gonna reach you. It'll light up which ones you could get rid of. And when you're over it, it'll tell you which ones you are looking out for and how many there's left in play.
Okay.
Wow.
So if you hover over it and it says 0, don't pick that one.
Nutters.
Got
Don't
it.
pick it. I am gonna drop this really quick without it. Oh, okay, that's 10. Good. But so there's 4s left and there's 2 7s left. I can win with either of those. It is gonna automatically for me because I have it set there. Oh shit! Okay, I got a sumo. Sumo means I pulled the thing that I was looking for myself. This is an extra point because I pulled it myself instead of taking it from someone else. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call it. Oh, I should turn this. I apologize. That is not the button. Wow, look at all those hands. These are all points that I got.
Let's fucking go.
God damn it.
Whoa!
I have a question.
Yeah!
Points.
It's set to just 1 round, so it's easier. But normally what would happen after you do 1 round is the next direction starts. I don't know technically what they're called. They're like...
The winds. Like the 4 winds.
And thank you. I was gonna say the next win, but I didn't want to be wrong.
What was someone's
I
question?
appreciate it.
Oh no, my question is, are we gonna learn? Are we gonna be doing like hands or point minimums or anything like that, or no?
Really quiet. I'm gonna turn you up really quick. One more
Wait,
time.
oh, sorry, my bad. Are we gonna be doing point mins or hands or anything like that, or no?
I don't know what that is. Appointment?
Like point minimum. So like your hands have to reach a certain amount of points before.
Ah!
Probably
And like,
No,
are we gonna
not
be doing
really.
like? Okay.
No. No, it's easier not to, and when you're doing ranked, there's not really things until you're like higher up.
Okay.
Let me know if my mic isn't picking me up, because I realize I'm turned away from it.
It sounds good to me.
I think I
Yeah,
hear
you just
that.
cut out a
Okay.
little bit, like every so often, but that just might be my end.
And no, I think it was because I just noticed that when I started talking, it didn't light up until just now, but that's okay. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. But yeah, so it's technically is gonna keep. Maybe someone else can explain this part better because I personally don't know what constitutes when it ends completely. Because I've been in
Wait,
games
wait.
where it's
Wait, what
What
do
do
you
you
mean?
mean?
ends?
I
Like the
can
so
east?
like
I can pick it up if you need a little bit of help.
Yeah, I can also explain that
Mm.
one if you need. Because it depends what room you
please
choose.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in an east room, you go through the 4 rounds of east. And if you're in the south room, you go through east and then you go through south. And give me a sec, someone's spamming with hydrate and I have no water.
Basically, every single person will have a turn being the dealer, and as the dealer, you will be the east wind, and it's a compass around the table. As the dealer, if you win your hand, you stay the dealer, and for every time you win the hand, you get a repeat counter that gets you extra points. If somebody else wins the hand, the dealership shifts to the next person. When the dealer, for most beginner players, you're probably going to be only playing the East room, and that is everybody is the dealer only once. If you play, more like I do, where you want the games to go longer and there's less chance of variance affecting your score, like if one person gets a really lucky hand, there's no way to come back. But if you play in the South room, then you will go through the East room, the East table, which is the starting table. Everyone is the dealer once, and then the next one is South. Everybody will be dealer again until it naturally ends when the person who is dealer last doesn't win the hand, and that's how the game ends. And this happens not very often, but if everyone is still below 30,000 points, then the game will continue to the next wind until there is a winner, basically. So if we're, for example, all 4 of us are sitting at the table, I'm the 4th dealer, I'm the east wind, and I lose the hand, but nobody is above 30,000 points, it'll go to the next person and it'll be the south round. And if they win in that round and they get above 30,000 points, then they just win the table. To add on to this, the reason why the honor tiles are in the 4 winds is because those are additional win conditions. If you are in the East round, which is what everyone will be the first time going around the table, if you get a triplet of East tiles, that is a win condition and you can win with just those. Additionally, if you are in the West seat, you and only you can win with a triplet of West tiles as your points scored. Same for the South seat and same for the North seat. And the reason why that distinction...
I was going to go over directionals with the dragons. Thank you.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. It just kind of flowed together naturally.
Wait, so
thank you, because I didn't know that first part, so...
I don't know if you were gonna go over this already, but like, can you? What are the rooms exactly? Like, so it's like the rules of the dealer is what the difference is between the rooms, or like?
Like if you wanted to go into a ranked match, the bronze room is for novices and adepts, which most of you are, and then you can choose either 4-player East or 4-player South. East is 1 time around the table. South is 2 times around the table.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, I mentioned it at the start a little bit, but I didn't put it into like explanation like that because I didn't actually know that part with the table thing. Never got taught that before. Awesome, thank you. I'm learning.
We're all learning, yay!
Ah!
Oh, hi, sorry I'm late.
Welcome.
Bye.
No worries. The short of it is, if you want a question, stop me at any point and just ask. I will absolutely let you interrupt me.
And if you don't mind me adding to, for the beginners, like she explained earlier, keeping your hand closed is the easiest way to kind of understand and see what is in your hand, so you know how to get those winning hands, so you know how to build, all triplets or all pairs, or Pinfu, which is all sequences and 1 pair, that kind of thing. But like I said earlier, if you were to pawn the red dragons, or if you are in the east seat and you pawn the east tiles, that's also an okay way to win. You won't get as many points, but that's still recognizing a win condition.
Yes. So this one, I'm gonna go and let my hand stay. I'm gonna open my hand. And in this round, I was gonna explain the winds and the dragon, but we got that. Nice. So if that's the case, what I'm gonna do here, thankfully I have a double. What I'm gonna do, this isn't normal on the sense of like play normally, but if you only have one double or no doubles, this is the normal way to go about it. I had 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 4s, 3 3s, and like a lot of just overall same tiles. I'm gonna and go, this is my hand. I'm with this. This is gonna win me. You can keep it closed if you're confident that you can get everything. But you can also open your hand to get a quicker win.
Mm-hmm.
It does not give you as many points, and you don't get a Ricci. But you will see a Ron pop up, which means like you win. When the pop-ups come up, I'll let you know what they are. So what we have here is, thankfully he's already explained the directionals. I have East right now. So West and North aren't super important, but this one is shiny. I really like shiny things, so I'm gonna keep that guy. I'm gonna let it play. And now I have a 3. I do want to keep that.
Sorry, I
Wait,
have
so
a
I'm
your
hoping
question.
hand
some
is
doubles.
sorry.
Yeah. No, go. Both of feel
your
free.
hand is open now? Like,
Currently closed.
okay, so then
I have
so how
not
would
taken.
you... Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a pawn or to pop up,
Oh,
which
okay.
is a little harder to explain. That's why I was like, say if I had doubles.
Mm-mm.
I wish I could make a hand to make this easier. But for now, let's play a little bit. What was the other question?
Why is the west tile shiny? I don't know if you explained like the
That just
significance
means
of like certain. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it just means that it's an extra point, basically.
Oh,
It's
because
like
you're-
the tile.
Wait, sorry. So it's an extra point because it's like a wind, but or
I can explain that really quick. It's in the upper left. The
Yes,
sequence to what
right
is in
here.
the upper left will be shiny, and you'll discover more
Mm.
as the match continues. But currently it's south, so the shiny should be. Could you pick up from there? I
It's
forgot. Yeah, it was. Thank you.
Yes. So it's sequential for what is up here. So if this was let's say it was a 2-pin. It was a 2 dot. So up here in the corner, it has 1 2 on it. This would be shiny.
oh, so it's like the type of tile, I guess.
It's
So
an
it would
extra
so
point.
all of the
Yeah.
so all of the winds in this case would be shiny then, right?
Incorrect. No. Only
No?
west. It's a little confusing with the directionals. But in this case, the reason why it's only west is because west is coming after the south tile. It's weird because you have to remember the tile order for the directional.
Yeah, I still
But
get
it's a lot
mixed up
easier
on that.
to explain when it's like, say, this bamboo. This
Mhm.
is a 1. I know it's a little weird looking, but it's a 1. If that one was right here, then I could have a shiny 2 bamboo.
Oh, so it's only the one after it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like if it was like a 5 of the circles, then it would only be the 6 of the circles that would be shiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
These, yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm not the super best at explaining.
You're doing
I just
great.
thought
You're doing really good.
these can open throughout the game. From what I've noticed, it's usually when 4 tiles have been played of the same tile, so like all of the ones have been played, and there's no more ones. Occasionally, welcome back. Occasionally, a new one will open. I don't know what the conditions for it personally,
It
but
is.
that's something I have noticed.
Sorry to interrupt, but the other tiles will flip over if somebody calls a con. So that is when you
Oh, is that
already.
it?
Yes. So that's when you
Okay.
already have a triplet in your hand and someone puts down the 4th one. You can call a con, have all 4 tiles on your side, and that reveals the next Dora.
Yes. Thank you. So, in the sense of con, I'll explain that one right now because I, thankfully, awesome enough, had a pawn and a chi ready. I have 100 seconds. So, a pawn is when you have 2 tiles. So, I have 2 ones, 2 mon. They put down one of the same one. I can take that one for myself, which I'm going to do. Or I can chi. Chi is when it's a sequence. Say I didn't have this other one. Say it was just 1 or it was 2 and 3. Say I didn't even have either of these ones. It was just 2 and 3. And they played the 1. And I was like, yay, I really needed that sequence. So I can take that and make it 1, 2, 3 if I chi. So chi is a
Wait, so
sequence,
when-
pawn is a triplet.
When are you able to take the tiles from like other people?
Only
Is that every...
person right here.
Oh,
You can
Like-
chi.
okay.
Wait. You can chi this person only, right? And then and anyone you can pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that was dumb. Chi is only the person next to you, so I can only sequence from this person, but I can pawn. I can take the 3rd one from anyone.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
take
is
this
it
pawn.
always the person like on your left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can pawn from all 3 people though.
Okay.
Only chi is to your left. I don't usually chi, personally. It's not the super best tactic when you're super baby. That's just how I was taught because it does lead you to some bad hands or hands that you won't be able to win from.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend just kind of ignoring the chi for now and just focus on pawn, con, run, and richi. That being pawn being the triplet, you're gonna take someone's 3rd. Ron being the win. Con being taking a 4th. So if I had 3 ones and someone put down a 1, I could be like, it's mine! And take all 4 out of play.
Mara has a question now too.
Mm.
Did the ones go all the way to the right because you pawned it, and now you cannot do anything else with those ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My hand is now open.
Mm-hmm.
So I now have opened my hand. These ones here are still in my hand. They cannot see it. They can see this.
Mm-hmm.
So they now know I wanted this 1 for whatever reason. This can help you look at your hand and go, oh shoot, I needed that tile. Now I gotta figure out a tactic without that tile or how to work around it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's kind of like a step up because you have paying attention to other people's hands as well at that point. But in this case, for my own hand, ignoring what everyone else is seeing, my hand is now open and I have a triplet.
So if someone puts
Yes.
down a 1, can you still grab that and add it to this hand?
Yeah, it's a con.
Mm-hmm. And then, so will people sometimes deny you that once they see that you have those 3 there?
They can. If it's in their tactic to negate what you're doing, yes. However, that does put them in a situation where they have to hold on to a tile that they
Yeah.
possibly do not need. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Thank you.
So,
I think
what
it's-
I recommend...
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say. I think it's also important to mention that like there's kind of like an order of calling. So where, like, let's say that the person in front of you, you wanted to do chi, right? Sorry, I was I only know it in like Cantonese terms. So they're trying to do chi, right? So like you're trying to do sequential, like 1, 2, 3 of the circles. But someone else needs that, like let's say it's a one circle, they need it for their triplets. If they call Pong over that, then they get the tile, you don't get the tile. It skips over you.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. That can happen, yes. Another thing is, if someone's pawn, you get your turn skip. So, like, say this person was the one who put down the 1, not this person. If they put down the 1, I wanted it, and I pawn, this person doesn't get their turn. So you could just deny people their turn. You could just be like, nope, I'm just gonna screw with this person because they keep getting good hands.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah, if you're playing with friends in a casual setting, it's really fun to mess with people. Because you can be like, I'm not gonna win this round, I'm just gonna... So, of course, specific tiles, I'm gonna run out of time here, so I'm gonna... I'm gonna get rid of this 3 because it's a pin, and I don't have anything that goes with it. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. You do have to put something out of hand when you pawn. You do not get to draw another, you have to get rid of something that you... So if you have a good hand and you do not want to get rid of anything, keep your hand closed. Do not pawn. If you have, like, that 3 that I had no import, had nothing to do with anything else, I could just get rid of it. I'm gonna open my hand, I'm gonna move on. So from here, I see I want this 7 because I have a 5 and a 6. So I'm gonna have a 5, 6, 7. To do that, I need to get rid of another tile. I want to keep the red dragon because the dragons are good points. They can make you have very good hands. You can have a triplet with the dragons, and it's called the Big 3 Dragon. Is when you crap ton of points. It is hard to do. It is hard to do. But if you can hold on to a dragon realistically and be like, oh, yeah, I have a green, and it doesn't look like anyone else has dropped a dragon. There's only 3 dragons, white, green, red, sorry. Then it's a good idea to hold on to it, seeing as only one person dropped it. There's a possibility of me getting another one, and then getting the 3rd one, and then I'll have a triplet, and it's gonna bring me like delicious points.
Delicious.
However, if I had a tofu, if I had the white dragon here, if there's a tofu, I would see that there's 1, 2, 3 already in play. I can't get another tofu. So that would be a useless tile. Or what some people call, they're not called useless tiles, they're called safe tiles. They're called safe tiles because no one's gonna win off of you. You don't want to get runned on. If you get runned on, your points are gonna go away and you're gonna cry, and then you'll be on the bottom, and then everything sucks. So don't set people off of you if you can. But that's like, you know, next level up. First, you just want to focus on your hand. So I want this. I want this. No one played this yet. I want this. I'm rid of the 1 because there was around it that would let me have a sequence or a double or a triple.
Noted.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So in this one, you can. So we have a 6 and an 8. These ones are a little weird because 2 ways, 3 ways, a lot of ways, too many ways. I can get a 5 here, and I'll have a 4, 5, 6. I get a 7 here and get a 7, 6, 7, 8. But because I want to focus on us getting pawn right now, I'm gonna get rid of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So now the double 6. If someone plays a 6, I'm gonna pawn it. If I get a 6, I'm gonna absolutely keep it. This one I'm gonna get rid of. I don't need any circles. Ooh, okay. So here this is okay, never mind. This is good. So I have a 4 here. That was gonna go with this sequence, with this set. It's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 different sequences now. I can get rid of the 4 because I want this double. But there's already 2 down of this one. That means even if I get a second one, I can't triplet it. So I'm gonna yeet this one or the 4. But because this one is shiny, actually, what's the experienced player's input for this one? Would you get rid of the shiny because there's already 2 down, or would you get rid of the 4? I'm leaning on the 4 because the 2, if I get the other one, I could do a double, but like...
I would say get rid of the shiny now, because if someone else is looking for it, you also don't want to deal that in and give them extra points.
True. What are your thoughts, Taka? Okay.
Takahiro?
Takito. Yeah, same mood. Okay, so this would be a chi because 8 here, it would be a 6, 7, 8. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna focus on chi on it, so I'm gonna skip it. Which lets it be my turn again. And now I have another 6. Purpose of having more doubles, I'm gonna get rid of the 4. But normally I wouldn't bother a 6 that I have already completed. Because that can get you a little... Oh look! So I got 6. I don't want this anymore. Already 2 in play. I can't do anything with it, but if you see on my win, it says no yaku. That means even if I ready hand to play, I can't win off it unless very, very, very specific conditions happen. And that's really hard to get out of if you don't know the yaku. So, in doing that... No! I put myself in a bad spot!
It's not unwinnable. You can, I was gonna say, you could have held on to the red dragon, dropped the 6s, and you could go for a half flush.
Right, but I didn't want to get too technical. Okay, so let's play Torichi.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to like finagle my brain in a way where it, like, I could set up a hand that visually makes sense. Because that's what really helped me when I started learning, is that I could visually see that, yeah, there's 3 here, there's 3 there, there's 3 there. And that's a fun way to play, so...
I have a question. So so like you have the 2 6s that make a double, but then it's
Yeah.
also part of the triple of like 5, 6, 7. So do both count, or is it just one?
No, that's the fun part. They do not. You have to pick which one that you want to go for.
Oh.
You have to pick if you want to hold on to the double and pawn it as a triplet, or to keep it as a sequence.
Okay, got it.
There's very, very rare instances where having both works, but it would be like a hold on, my brain is setting this up. So it'd be like, say it's a 2, a 3, a 3, a 3, and then a 4. So in this case, you can win with the triplet, or you can choose to have 2, 3, 4 as a sequence, and then the 2 3s as your double.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Ah.
I have it set so where it automatically. I lost. they won off of me specifically, so I was in last place because I lost points because they won off my hand. I was gonna explain that and then I got distracted. Sorry. I have set. You can set your hand exactly how you want your brain. I have it set so that it puts everything in order or all like this. You see how it shuffled itself properly? So it's now in order for each one. It's easier for my brain to see things like that. I like it. I don't turn it off. However, you can have it where you can move your own tiles where you want them. Since that you had a 2, a 3, a 3, and a 4, you can put the 4 between the other 3. So you can have 2, 3, 4. What? So you can do 2, 4, 3, 3. If that's what helps your brain make a hand, you can absolutely go into the settings and do that. I personally don't do that because I've never played in real life. I've only ever played on Mahjong Soul. So my brain is set up like this. But in person, people will move their tiles around to fit their hand how they want to see it, kind of like people do during poker.
Right.
Mm.
Are there any Balatro players in chat?
Nope.
I play Balatro.
Is anyone else getting PTSD?
I'm a special case because I actually played a lot of like Hong Kong mahjong, so like I'm used to that. Yeah.
Different kind of PTSD.
Yeah.
PTSD is
And we would like play it super fast too. So like you had to like really keep up with like the tiles being played. So yeah, it was like a different type of PTSD.
Hong Kong has like more honor tiles too, right?
Yeah, we have the flower tiles.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are additional tiles called the flower ones, and then so the way it works is that like each I don't remember how many it goes to. Is it just 1 to 4? But there's 2 suits of the flower tiles, and then every time you pick up a flower tile, you don't play it, but like you put it to the side, kind of like whenever you call something, and then you can get a point for each flower tile. And yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah.
I think I played that too.
Let's go!
I can't invite you. Why not?
Oh, I'm in a game right now, so.
Oh, that's why. I'm
Sorry.
assuming Taka is too then.
So, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
You're solid. You're solid. No worries. No worries. No.
Okay.
You are solid.
Okay,
Go
okay.
ahead and your games. I'm gonna not do another round. At the moment, I'm just gonna be answering questions.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Let me know. We'll jump into a game, and then we'll kind of talk through what we're doing and explain to them like what our thought processes are. And then we'll do like a real one after that, and you guys can destroy me.
I doubt that happened. I am in a game though. If you want to look at that while we're waiting, it's not like a crazy game though. It's only East.
I have a quick question. I don't know if this was explained
Yeah.
while I was late. Did you explain
No,
what
feel free.
how some tiles are strictly red?
Yeah, she touched on that.
It's only the 5 bamboo, 5 pin, and 5 mun.
Does it mean
Red
anything
dragon-
or
Extra
In
point.
the sense, it's an extra point, but in the sense of why it's specifically those ones, no, I don't know. But overall,
Okay.
it's just like a double extra point because it's shiny and red.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there is no reason. It's just there's 4 5s and 1 5 is always going to be shiny red 5, and that's it.
Yeah, you can
It's
turn
the
those
shiny
off
Pokemon.
in custom games if you want, but it's nice to have extra
Really?
shiny tiles.
So it will
I didn't
always
know
be
that.
the 5 bamboo, 5 circle, 5 10,000s or whatever. I don't know what it's called in English, but those are
Man,
always going to be
well,
red.
English, I think it's called the character tile, but that's like a
Okay.
But yes, the 5 specifically. I wonder if I can find them on here. There's a lot of really good resources in Mahjong Soul, so please feel free to go through it and kind of read through stuff. A lot of it's the technical wording, like footy 10 or temporary for 10. But once you just kind of read what they are, it's a lot easier to understand it in like different ways. I guess this have the red ones. Is there any other questions?
My head is empty. It was a lot.
Yeah, Mahjong is.
I
a
know.
lot.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I was
love
trying
Mahjong,
not
we
to
love
info
Mahjong.
dump. That's why there's like certain things I didn't say versus things I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel like
I know
just
bad
need
at
to
getting
try.
info dumped on. Exactly. Yeah. So
you-
Oh,
Did you explain Ricci? Ricci?
I think
Yes,
I can
she
definitely
did.
re-explain it.
Okay.
You kind of explained it in if I'm wrong, you can correct me. It's where if your hand is closed, it's essentially you signaling that you're like 1 tile off from winning, right?
mhm.
Yeah, you're betting 1,000 points and you're saying, "Hey,
You're playing
I'm 1 off
Uno.
from winning. I'm gonna win." And
Oh, thank you. Yeah, for bringing up the point thing. You will be betting points when you Ricci. It's 1,000 points when you Ricci. When you lose, if someone else won when you were in reach, those 1,000 points are gone. You don't get them back. You bet money and they're gone now. It's forever
So-
gone.
Ricci is Uno.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're playing Uno.
Oh, yeah, also someone just brought up in the chat. It's a Yaku if your hand doesn't have a Yaku already.
Wait, sorry, what's Yaku again?
Yaku is the win
I was
conditions you
about
need
to
for
say.
every
The
hand.
winning. Yeah, the winning hand. Yeah, like this.
It's something you have to
There you go.
fulfill in order to first be able to win. Easiest
Basically,
way-
there's
go
have
ahead.
to memorize. No, go ahead.
No. I think we're gonna say the same thing. So
There's like a big list that you have to memorize. So the easiest way to get around it is to keep it really simple. If you are able to keep your hand closed and Ricci, You'll all have a Yaku. But if you open you could come into that instance where I just had, where I set myself up for a no Yaku, which means I don't have a winning hand properly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of hard to get out of that. There are ways. It's kind of hard to get out of that. So if you can avoid putting yourself in that situation, it's for the best. But it does happen.
Emergency half flush.
Woo!
Whenever you get no Yaku, emergency
Fancy!
half flush.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Gotta do what you have to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You have to say goodbye to those tiles.
Yeah.
It's my preferred play style.
Run and find out play style. Do either of you?
Who's in the? Who are we gonna be? Who's playing the 4-player match with the? I don't know if I call myself.
It's gonna be you and Leo, and then if someone wants to jump in or an AI. Unfortunately, our
true.
fourth never really to me.
I can do it.
So that's
You could throw in Fu or someone else.
Me?
I know Fu. Fu knows Chinese.
I heard.
So.
I heard Tomo. Or
Wait,
Ichika.
Tomo?
I just
Yeah.
heard.
Because I know Hong Kong style mahjong. I just don't know like the differences between like JP and Hong Kong. That's why I was like, I'm technically not a baby, but I also kind of am baby, if that makes sense.
I think.
yeah.
Actually, just the Yaku.
Yeah.
It's just Yaku.
Just a baby.
Same idea. Get the same triplets and the pair, but then you have the. Did you fulfill Japanese Yaku Richi Mahjong? No. Okay. No Yaku, you can't win.
Have a good day.
Have you
Wait,
played
am I
Hong Kong
jumping
style?
in, or did you want to jump in?
It's up to you. I don't really mind. If you want to jump in,
Rock,
please
paper,
feel free.
scissors. No.
Oh, someone in my chat says Richi Mahjong is defensive. Chinese Mahjong of all styles focus on more on aggression. I don't know.
Oh, there are actually. I don't want to show you mine because I'm gonna cry if people look. But there are stats that you can look at of your own playstyle, as well as other people's playstyles. But it calculates your moves and like how you play, and it does let you know if you play in a more defensive way versus or if you're just lucky. There's a luck.
There is a luck
I
factor.
love getting max luck stat. It is the best stat to have in a game. It's so beautiful.
It's so funny.
Luck is like based off Uradora and how many Dora tiles. That's a wild. Sorry, I'm playing a game. I swear, if I lose this Richi battle,
Win,
I'll
Taka,
win.
win.
In a
I
Ricci
would never lose
shootout.
Richi battle.
Win!
I lost Richi battle.
Damn.
Oh my god.
No.
Happens all the time.
They cheated.
Disappointed.
It's not your fault. They cheated.
They might actually be cheating. You little cheater. What the heck? Nah, did I really get third off that? 3 Uradora? Okay.
You really
Nah,
lost
That's
that.
Never
crazy.
mind. I don't play Mahjong. Mahjong sucks.
I love that. I don't play it. I give up.
Okay, I'm good to join the room. Should be able to-
Okay.
Also, how are we? I mean, I am streaming my screen. If I don't know if I can, would that be enough, or do you guys want to also stream on Discord? Just remember,
whichever you
Mahjong
prefer.
causes great damage to the human spirit with
Yeah,
no
that
benefit.
made me giggle.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like,
That
oh, your
can be so
characters are so
true.
cute. I want to spend money now.
You guys, on a
It's
very
so worth it.
important
It's so
note,
hard.
Fake collab is
Very-
coming up. You should spend money. Woo! Gotcha. Gotcha.
Who's gonna be my
love gotcha.
last? One of you between Fu and Tomo?
Yeah, I
I'm
can
booted up.
do
Who's
whatever.
gonna Oh, God. Pick. Fight
Who, do
for
you
it.
want it?
For it.
Okay,
I-
okay.
I
Heads or
have
tails? Heads or
nothing.
tails? Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads. Okay. It's flipping. It's flipping. It's flipping. It's flipping. It's tails.
Unlucky.
Never lucky, bro.
This is a game of luck sometimes.
Sometimes.
Thank you, Fu.
Watch, I'm going to get a Yakuman while we're teaching. It's going to happen. I'm going to get it.
I'm trying to
Oh.
lose as fast as possible because everyone at this table is playing so freaking slow.
Here, I'll share
Oh.
my screen too.
Do you guys want me to share my Discord screen, or do you guys is the stream okay? Just tell me.
Oh, I think someone else tell her.
Furitan is evil. Oh my gosh, wait, did you talk about Furitan?
Not too much.
Not in depth.
Okay.
I didn't
it's
talk
pretty
too
simple,
much
though.
of it.
Furitan basically is jail.
Mm.
So if you play a tile
Yes.
that you
Yes.
like, if you discarded a tile that at the end you need to win off of, you can't win off of any of the other tiles now, and you're in jail.
What the fuck?
It means you majorly messed up somewhere along the line.
Yeah, so if I got
Wait.
rid of a 1 when I needed to win off, like if I got rid of a bamboo 1 and I need to win off the 1, and it got I discarded that 1 before, because I discarded that 1 before, even if I have other win cons, as long as I need to win off that 1 that I discarded already, I can't win.
Yep.
Wait,
so
sorry.
exciting.
Like even if someone else in the
That
future
one's a
drops
little
it,
more
or,
complicated.
like assuming there's no
Yeah.
of that one bamboo left.
Oh, okay, wait. Someone
Because
just
you
yeah,
got
you
rid
can,
of it.
you can draw it and still sumo off of it. Furitan is basically you can't win off of anyone other's hands if you're in it.
Mm.
So
Oh, so you have to sumo for you to win.
You can only sumo if that's how you're gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a that's a lucky draw.
playing with Furitan is
There's also like
basically-
some real fancy that you can do. Gosh, what was it? It was like the river.
Under the River is
On the
last.
last.
Yeah.
Down by the bay.
Pinfu, my beloved. I
Um.
won't explain Pinfu, but Pinfu is my beloved. We
Pinfu,
love Pinfu.
to put it simply, is basically all sequences and one pair, and all those sequences don't have a terminal.
Fully
Additionally,
concealed hand though.
Yes,
Well,
Yeah.
not fully
the turn
concealed.
1 and then the 9 that I mentioned
You
before.
can't open your hand for Pinfu.
the other thing is too, going back to the special wins, you can also get Pinfu if your pair is not your seat or the round wind.
Yeah.
So it's like there are little details like that.
Too much.
Yeah, there are little
No,
details.
Pinfu's amazing. You must stress about it. This is like literally what I build.
Yeah,
like, every
but they need their baby. The baby.
I'm just a
They
baby.
need to learn how to actually make hand first before they could think of big fancy stuff.
Oh my gosh. I was not streaming the room code. I'm sorry. No one joined that. No one joined. No one joined. No one joined.
That would.
No, that's fine. I'd just like exit. So
I think they already know about
Thankfully,
seat
no one's
wins.
popped
I
in.
see. I think they do. I think they know about seat wins.
yeah, yeah, we've talked about that. Leo helped with that one.
Can someone? Oh,
Who are we waiting on?
Sorry, I'm in
Oh,
a game
yeah.
still. I'm legit
No, that's
trying
fair.
to
I was also
lose to get
muted.
out. I'm in South 3 right now, and
Were
I'm the
there
dealer.
any other little questions that I can help with, or like instances, like say if you thought up of a hand or something, can help with?
question.
Yeah, how do... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you show us a half flush? Cause I have never played poker or anything, so.
Oh my god, just watch my stream. I'll show you what
Mm-mm.
happened. I love that.
Half flush, my
It's
beloved.
So
literally
flush is all of one kind. So it could be like all bamboos. It could be all of the characters. It could be all of the circles. Like that would be considered like a pure hand. I'm not sure the English translation.
It's a full
Um,
flush.
Yeah.
You see how it's
What
all the
makes it
same
half?
set,
So if you have
when you
another
mix it with
tile-
another suit.
like this
It's-
one.
It's if you mix it
So,
with
a half
the
flush?
honors.
It would be the dragons or the directionals. So if you have all of the one that say like Mon, you have only Mon, but you also have a south. That's in. Keep it. You can win with the dragon, the south, and the Mon. That's why I was explaining it's very easy early on. Kind of pick a suit a set and just like yeet it out of existence so that your brain can kind of focus on just one or two at the moment. That is how I learned personally, and I think it did help me because I got really overwhelmed. And I'm not very smart, so it helps. So it's easier for me, but it also can put you to a position where you can get really good hands.
Alright, I'm on the last hand.
I always get furry 10, but I usually get out of it. It's just so annoying.
hard to
It's
tell.
really annoying. Furry-ten and no Yaku, I'm just like, oh, why did I do this to myself?
Maybe this is why my luck stat is all the way up along with attack on ranked. I don't know why, but but I always get the furry 10 sumo.
Toy.
Hell yeah.
Toy. I love Toy.
Mm-hmm.
You did not say Pon Cat.
Ponya.
Ponya.
There's only one
Listen,
character I've seen
I
this
have the
game.
sound off. I have the sound off, but when you play, the characters do talk and they do calls, so it's a little easier to start learning the calls with the sound on, because then you're associating the sounds of what they're saying with what you're doing, and you will learn to get real annoyed with that cat
Yeah.
going, yeah.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Hime is
How
everywhere.
dare you have so many cuties? I want
Oh
a
my god, I have
cutie.
no life. I know.
Oh, how do you go through your characters there? No, don't look at it!
Oh
How
my
do you
god,
go
I
through
want
your
some
characters
cuties.
here? Oh, decoration! Nice! Yeah, I used to play with Ryan. He's a cutie patootie.
I like this one. It's like an actual VTuber. It moves.
Goated emotes? Even if he has goated... Okay, you know who has goated emotes? Where is he?
What?
Wait, where... I love this praying for a sumo. I love praying in Richi.
It's so fun.
The most important part of a character is their emotes, by the way.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Oh, I have
absolutely.
that guy
It's all
too. Look at
visual.
that. Boom.
Just got her, and I've never so lucky.
This one?
They have
Who
such
are they?
good character design and art in this game. Please, no.
They're so good.
Oh my
I don't
god,
have
I
the
can't wait.
money.
Oh,
no,
wait,
it's
let
so
me show you
expensive.
Hawkeye. Let me show you Hawkeye. Look at him.
I actually got this
He's
guy
really
completely
cool,
look
man.
based. I just did one poll and I was
Oh my
I
god,
tried
he's
to
so
roll for that 'cause
attractive.
his skin was goated.
He's so
His-
hot. Oh my god.
His Halloween skin was so cool. He's like, he's a vampire hunter and he had a gun and everything.
Yeah,
He's
no,
so
it's so
funny.
funny because I don't like the blonde outfit because his belly button goes away.
Damn. You know what? This guy gains a belly button.
Let's
God
go.
Whoa.
See, this is the normal
I
one.
wasn't expecting that.
And then
Oh,
we go
this
to
is the Christmas one.
Too. How unsay so.
It's okay. That's literally the Bond story,
some of
by
them
the
get
way.
food, some of them get crazy.
He's like, I'll pay you with my body. That's the Bond story. Anyways.
Nice.
I
Alright.
wish I could show you the bar. It's so ass is just up.
Alright, I'm almost done.
She has
7
like this
tiles.
little maid outfit.
837. That's his name. That's the white-haired guy. 837 is cool. I have never rolled him though. I'm honestly trying to go for more white.
Nah.
I've
I
got
rolled
all the.
hard for him.
I got all the.
And then I messed up.
I have a forbidden question.
Yo,
Ah.
How much money have you spent on this game?
I
50
can't
bucks.
actually say for sure.
Not that
Probably
much.
100.
That's actually not that bad. Only 100's not that bad.
Alright,
No,
I
got
lost.
pretty
I'm
lucky.
coming.
I got pretty lucky, I'd say. I drew a couple characters like right at the beginning, and I've done multiple like polls where I got multiple characters, but I've seen someone get absolutely shafted with their polls, so don't. It can spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can spiral.
It does. There's actually a low % chance to get a character, and then when you do, it's usually one that really care about.
Alright, you can add me now.
So
Sorry,
that's
that
why
took so
it's
long.
for
I have this ugly guy. Oh, he's not ugly, but I
You're
don't
not
know.
ugly.
This
He's not
guy's ugly, though.
bartending.
This guy's
he's
ugly.
very okay, but he's voiced by Fukujin.
But he's ugly.
Oh.
But his voice is Fukujin.
But
So
he's not
he's
pretty.
okay.
Okay, let me put my screen back down.
Let's
All
go.
right.
There you go.
Alright, we are ready. So we're gonna
Protect me
do
from Platinum.
a one where we're talking through what we're doing. So that everyone can kind of understand the thought process of what we're doing with our hands. Is that okay?
Oi.
We're not really playing this round to like win or anything.
Oi.
And I might cut this one short if we don't have any like other questions so that we could do like a full round.
Ooh, I am the dealer.
I don't know who's watching my stream, but here is a hand where you would just look at it and cry. Anyways.
My hand isn't
Oh,
that
is it like you
terrible.
have multiple of each suit?
Honestly, there's
That's
a
a good
couple.
one, though.
I just have to draw. This hand
Wait.
is something where you just have to
Top
draw.
Oh,
you
do you mean
streaming?
like a little bit, a little bit, a little bit?
Wait, let me see
Yeah.
my Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oopsies. Teehee. I was just looking at my stream. Wait.
Mm,
I was
No-
like,
okay.
wait,
no
is it just
screen
me?
hacking.
Multi-taco streaming.
Sorry,
So
sorry.
my
No,
my
no.
hand's kind of messy. I
yeah.
also kind of have them sporadically. If you see, this is really funny. I don't see this often. I have a 2 and a 7 and a 2 and a 7 in 2 different suits.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, but because I pulled a bamboo, I'm gonna leave these ones. I'm gonna yeet these ones.
Wait, what's the like ARCD thing on the side?
Oh, those are
Oh,
like
those are
auto arrange, auto call win, auto draw and discard.
Okay.
Yes. So I have mine as auto arrange. That's what I was talking about earlier. So you can move them anywhere you want if you have that. If you had like I said, if you had stuff here and like say I had a 6 and a 4, say this one's a 4 and this one's a 6, I can move this one away.
I don't have any emails.
So I have a stick here.
Ping-pong.
But I can't work very well with that. So I auto call win is when you immediately win. But I don't like doing that either because then you can lose a better point hand. Sometimes I have a setup where I'm just like, okay, well I could win this way or this way. And then someone will play something and it's like the lower point of the two. I don't like it automatically calling the win for me.
Okay.
This one is just basically saying absolutely no accepting other people stuff, so your hand will stay closed.
What do I have for that set? Yeah, I only
so
have
I'm
on. I'd say auto range is probably the only one I'd keep on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't touch the other ones. Auto range is my love.
So I'm just waiting. The reason why I'm not gonna call pawn on this is just because I'm greedy. Don't follow me.
Yes.
I'm greedy, so I want to go for all of the bamboo. So I'm gonna skip that.
Greed.
Cause like another thing is with like playing mahjong is like a lot of the times like if you call something right and you open up your hand right like let's say I took the 2 characters, then people know I'm probably gonna be going after characters. So they would try to especially like the person in front of me, so Leo would try to get rid of it as fast as possible because he doesn't want to be the one to drop it later on that causes me to win.
Yeah. Like, I'll say that a lot when I'm playing, is like, this tile is very dangerous, so I'm going to drop it now instead of later when it is, like, a winning tile. Right now, I don't have anything like that in my hand, so I'm going to drop one of these 2 dragons because I only have one of them, and they're kind of useless.
Not the tofu!
So based off my hand, I have a lot of bamboo, which is why I'm going to keep trying to collect bamboo. So again, as I said, like I don't really care for the 2 characters. I could start dropping like the wins. So this one would be safe one to drop. Getting rid of these. I like to get rid of the characters first, especially if it's pair, because like I'm weak-willed, and then if I see that I can possibly get a triplet, I might greed for that, and I'm like, I know I need to not do that, so I get rid of it as soon as possible. But typically, I think it would be best to actually get rid of like the wins. Like I know this one's out, so I would throw that out. But yeah.
Well, I am not taking this.
On the
I don't know.
other hand, sorry.
Oh,
sorry to
sorry.
cut in really quick. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna explain my hand. I can't take that
Ah, ah.
because I can't. I don't want to open up my hand and have ones in it. I can't. That's not all simples or anything because I'd use a one for. I'd use one versus sequence. And I don't have a Yaku right now, so I probably want to keep my hand fully closed and try and go for something else. And my hand is just basically relying on draws. I am in the west seat, but I actually don't have any other wests in my hand, so I'll get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
On a quick note of what Tomo was saying, in the sense of the honors over here having doubles, I would recommend onto any doubles of the dragon. The doubles, yeah. If you feel like build and you don't want to like pawn it open, you could just get rid of them. But I would not get rid of for any of the dragons. So the white dragon and the green dragon, if you have all of them, keep. You can get really good hands with the dragon. Eventually, they might get dangerous. That's when you need to start like learning the risk management of what hands can do what for you. But if you have like 2 reds dragons, I would just hold on to them. Unless you see, say if I were in a Taka spot, and this person played a red dragon, this person played a whatever, this person played another red dragon, then I'll just get rid of it. Does that make sense?
Someone in chat just said there's a share hands option.
Mm-hmm.
We should turn that on.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think we probably have to finish this game. Do you want to try and finish this?
It might be in the
Eastern or-
advanced.
Yeah, it's in the advanced options. You can also
You
turn on
wanna
do
local
that?
Yaku. Let's see.
Yeah, I
just
think-
gonna-
Oh yeah,
had to-
I would have to cancel the game and restart it. Yeah.
Do we want to do that or do we want to do this?
I'll ask the babies because this is more for them.
Okay,
Would
babies.
you,
that
would
be
any of
really
you prefer if we
helpful.
did all?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Okay, let me get my Dora
Yeah.
voice
Yeah.
line out of the way.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. That's why I was asking.
I need that, but I
Okay,
can't
let me
cheat
just
it.
go ahead and.
Can we leave or will we get
No, we have to
penalized
finish
for
this.
it? Okay.
I just made the finish, I think.
I mean, if it's only the one game, then we can finish it pretty quick.
Yeah, tell me what you need. I'll be your mahjong dealer.
Well, I needed that red 5, but you're across the table.
Well, okay, you know what? I wanted to hear my Dora voice line.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, I can't win
Question.
with what I just did. I'm just kind of trolling right now. Ignore
Gotcha,
it.
gotcha.
I have a question.
Another
Yes.
little. Yeah, go.
Yeah, people keep talking about the person across from them. Could you explain how your positioning affects your hand?
It's like it was explained earlier, I can't chi from the person across from me or to my right. I can only chi to the left of me. The reason why I said I can't get that red 5 is because I have the 4/6 of bamboo, and that red 5, I really would have liked to have it to have those extra points. Other than that, there really isn't anything.
Wait, I have a question now. Because, like, I know in Hong Kong style, it's like if you get the corresponding win to your seat position, you get an extra point. Is that here or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And that can also be the only point you have to win. Because that is one thing that we didn't super go over was all the Yaku. And, you know, she did mention earlier the no Yaku means that you can't win. But right now I'm going to call Richi. So that means I can win. Richi is a Yaku by itself. What I have in my hand right now could have been a peen fu, but it is a solo wait for the 7 and not the 7 peen if anyone wants to deal in. But it's not a sequence.
See, now he doesn't because she took it.
I'm not.
So basically my only scoring hand right now is going to be Richi, and then if I'm lucky, a Tsumo as well. And then if I'm even luckier, some Uradora. Now, we did mention the Dora earlier. In the top left is the dead wall, which are tiles that are not going to be in play at all. Underneath what you can see are 5 more tiles, and those are hidden Dora. So if you win, like I am about to because I just picked up the tile, if you win while Richi'd, that is the only way to see the Uradora, and if you get lucky, you have some Uradora.
Wait, can someone explain what a Dora is again?
Extra point.
Oh, okay. okay.
Shiny tile means more points.
Okay.
Bigger number. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to avoid using the terminology right away.
Oh, are we not in a one?
Sorry, can we leave the game now?
No, that's why I
no.
was. That's why I was like,
Oh, there we
Just
go.
some-
I didn't know
I
that was a
thought
thing.
I thought you were doing the one hand
Yeah.
ends it.
No.
Yeah,
I think I
Dora-
had that set up, but it didn't.
Someone explained Dora is extra points. It is not a Yaku, but they give you more points if you can get it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's not a win condition, but it's nice to have. You don't have to, like, if you're a stupid ass like me, then you always want as many shiny tiles as you can get, and you will risk
there.
everything for them.
Usually, I'm just desperate for a Yaku because I opened my hand,
Yeah.
and then I end up in Furry Tin. But oftentimes, if I'm like really desperate, I try to get my Seat Wind or the Prevalent Wind, or else I'm
Mhm.
just doomed.
I've never done it with an open hand. That's cool. I want to
I
see what
can
that
leave
looks
Dora
like.
alone. Watch. I'll change the messes.
Yeah, some I think for the newbies, I think what you should familiarize yourself with are some of the more simple ways to win, like
Oh, this is so weird.
all simples.
Yeah, whoa!
Okay, now I hover over and I now see someone has 2 norths, and that wouldn't normally happen. I would get rid of the north as my first tile anyways, but here you go.
Well, they're not the north
Why?
seat, so they don't
Thank
want
you.
it.
I'm not the
So-
north seat, and I don't have a build up for it, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
So for me, I'm gonna get rid of the shiny 8 because I know it's the what is it, Dora? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's shiny and I can't build off of it because I don't have that many circles and I don't want to risk trying to build circles when I don't have that many like originally in my hand. So I'm gonna again, it's like you dump early so that people can't win off of it later on.
In this case, I can pawn and take it, and then open my hand, and then these norths would be on the corner here. So I would have an open hand. I don't want to do that. Even though I have the double here, I'm looking at the rest of the hand, and I feel like I can maybe do something else. So I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna leave it be.
I'd say the only other thing you could do is like half outside, but that's it.
Yeah. I'm getting rid of my west wind because I don't need it as a garbage
I'm
tile.
getting rid of the red because I don't have reds in my hand. And I know you want to get rid of stuff that you don't have built up normally unless you're like greeting for it, but you don't want other people to build it up to get a Yaku. So you kind of just try and get rid of it earlier.
Yeah.
You don't have to stress too hard about that, though. Just focus on your hand at first.
So weird being able to see everyone's hands.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
hand do I
I'm like
want?
looking. Wow.
Whose hand do I
I'm just
actually
saying, if I
want?
pick up the white dragon, I'm putting it down. I don't want it. You can have it.
Yeah, give me that. I have nothing here besides White Dragon. I hope you know that.
No, I definitely don't see a couple of almost sequences that I'm
Nope.
definitely
Mm-mm.
not gonna give you because
Well,
I
I'm
need
saying
these
like
mon.
con-wise. Yeah, so for example, I'm in dealer seat right now, so I probably want to try and rush my White Dragon and just try and get a better hand next round.
Yeah.
But this hand right now is very low points. So
Wait, so how is it decided who's in the dealer seat? in
It-
the
Random.
beginning?
You see how the little red
random.
mark?
Okay.
Yeah, before the
Oh yeah,
game
east
starts.
is a
Like, in,
dealer
like-
seat, but it's normally random who gets it first and stuff like that.
Yeah, usually you roll
Got
dice.
Yeah, I was about to say you usually roll die, but because it's like automated, everything is done for you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
So I'm
Oh.
still gonna get rid of the circles because I don't have that many, so I'm just like dumping them out of my hand as soon as possible.
I'm probably gonna do the same. Or I'll just drop that.
I do not need this 9. I don't have any sequences or anything built up on it, so it's just ugly, so I get rid of it.
It's
so
ugly.
valid.
Get out of here.
Tiles, you'll understand. When you see a tile and you're like, no, that's ugly. And then you can say, oh, my hand's sexy, stuff like that, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You'll see like an already built triplet of dragons in your hand and be like,
Oh.
Like, oh yeah, that's sexy.
Yeah. Alright, ordinarily I would have dropped this 2 of circles earlier, but I picked up the 3, so I'm gonna keep it.
Hmm.
That's another thing too, is thinking ahead. Like, I'm already thinking I want to get rid of this 9, I want to get rid of this 2 of bamboo, and it looks like I want to build
Okay.
out a, probably just a basic pinfu.
I'll be honest, if I'm thinking what I would have done, I'd probably get rid of this 9 right here. But I wouldn't say that was necessarily the optimal choice with what I'm doing right now. It's not exactly bad, but I'm trying to greed for the Dora, and I often do greed for Dora, so I'll play like I do.
Mhm.
But that Dora, it's actually can attach to something, so it's not exactly useless, but I already have a double-sided sequence, so I don't necessarily need it, but I'm greeding to try and get more points, basically.
Let the greed consume you.
They're
Oh,
thinking
it's
in
kind
big,
of a greed. Kind of.
big brain strats.
So never lose your seat, gotcha. I will never lose seat, gotcha. I'm gonna win this right here. Come on. Someone has to draw that white dragon, and I know you discard it. I'm watching you all. I'm watching.
So
I'm watching.
for me, I'm going to call pawn on this because I already have a decent amount of bamboo in my hand and I have 2 doubles, and it's I forgot who said, but doing cheese or like the sequential one, so like 2 3 4 4 5 6 or whatever like that, it's not necessarily the best to do, because again they're really dependent on the person in front of you dropping them, and like I said, or like I mentioned before, that if you ever do pawns, they supersede, or they they're better than
They take
doing the sequentials. Yeah, they take priority, exactly. So if I do this, I have all 3 9s, and I'm gonna start getting rid of my characters now.
And in
Uh,
my case,
I'm just making sure. 9s are a terminal tile, so they're not part of all symbols or anything, so you're gonna have to like get another Yaku now, but that's it. I'm sure you know that, yeah. But
Wait, what?
um 9s are a terminal tile and they lock you out of, and since you have an open hand, you have to get a different Yaku now. You could go for a Toy Toy, but you only have 2 pairs in there now. You could go for emergency half flush, or you can draw the East or red, whichever one.
Couldn't I just do
yeah, so
pure bamboos?
Yeah, you
Yay,
can.
that's
you can, but
It's difficult
Yeah.
from your position because you don't already have a lot of bamboos.
but I believe in the drawing gods.
Fair enough.
I believe in you.
I don't remember if that like
Uh,
that's a thing in Hong Kong style, to be honest.
Yaku,
So I'm
I
gonna
don't
ignore
think it
this
is.
chi. Because I already have a sequence. If you see, I have a 1 2 3 here. It's saying I want it, but I don't because I already have one and my sequence is complete. And even if it wasn't, I wouldn't take it. I'm just gonna skip it. I had something else in mind, and then I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, you could have gone outside with that hand.
In my brain right now, I want to get rid of the 8 or the 2 because this one's shiny and I like me, and this one's a 1 and I already have 2 1s. So I'm gonna have a 3 here, a 3 there. I have a setup for one right here, or a double, and another double that I passed first, but never know. I really want a green. I like the dragons. That's how I get my beautiful hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the 8, mostly because I have a 2-3 right here. But 8 doesn't have anything to work with.
Ooh.
And I'm sure all 3 of them are staring at me going, what the fuck?
This 5 is nice to have.
No, that 8 was fine to discard.
Yeah, that's a good discard.
Oh, that's so cute! I love that. The graphic that was just posted. Thank you, Fu.
I'm sorry, I didn't explain that. I got rid of my 7. I don't have anything to build up on it. I actually drew a 7, which is really goated in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. And Leo should discard that red 5. That'd be really goated.
Sorry, that's already
think
part
you
of the
should do that.
sequence. No.
No, I am I'm mind controlling. You should discard that.
See, now, I can chi this, and I can go for an all simples opened up, but that's very low scoring. That's only 1,000 points, and it's early in the game. I want to get something more. I'm not the dealer. I'm not going to keep dealership, so I'm not going to chi this and keep my hand closed. And I get rewarded
Thank
for
you
it.
for
I just
bringing
picked
that
up
up.
that
Okay,
7.
some of us
Woo-hoo!
Some of us are just luckier than others, I suppose.
I never explained. Right here in the middle,
look at what I
you see
drew.
the
I can
number?
tell you can.
This number is how many tiles are currently left that you can take for the play. When this hits 0, even if no one's won, the game stops and you start the next round. If you have a ready hand, like say I had like a Ricci waiting, or a closed hand, or an open hand that was like 1 away from winning, it's called Tempai. But basically it just means that you are close to winning, but you didn't win, so you get a little bit extra from the people who weren't ready to win. That one's a little bit more, but I just wanted to point that out because I realized I never talked about this in the sense of like, this is considered early game because it's still a high number. But once this starts getting lower, people will start stressing and like doing crazy plays because they need that win.
Either that
So
or...
that's
Sorry. I was going to say either that or they will purposefully throw away tiles so they don't deal into somebody else. So even if they did have a winning hand, like, oh, if this person already put down a 5, so I'm going to throw away my own 5 even though it'll help me win, kind of thing.
that's where the safe tiles come in.
Okay, I'm just gonna be throwing out the south wind because I don't, again, it's like you're preemptively throwing stuff out that like it's because it's hard, right? Especially if you're doing like the honor tiles like the dragons or the winds to like gather them in your hand. You have to just be lucky and just draw them. You can't force them in any other way, so that's why like people tend to throw them out early.
Oh,
Hey, see that? That's why I hold on to shit.
Oh.
Just draw the tile you need, forehead.
Exactly.
Just be better.
So if you were playing it safe, you could have gotten rid of this way early on and been like, well, I only have 1 of it. I don't have anything that could with it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But in my giant brain, I'm like, I need more dragons. So I hold on to the dragons.
It
Not as a
depends.
good strat, but
It honestly
it
depends.
exists.
Holding on to it can be good.
This 9 is...
It depends how you want to play.
Like, if you...
I mean, you already said for Pinfu and Ricci. I don't know if you need that 9.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. I'm Ishan 10 right now, which is 2 tiles away from winning. This 9, it looks like it would be useful because it goes next to the 7 and 8, but the 8 is already my pair, and then I already have the 5, 6, 7, so the 9 is completely useless to me.
Okay. Well, so I drew this, and I have a sequence over here that isn't a sequence yet. It's not actually double-sided. I need to draw either the 3 or the 5. But with this 4, I can honestly almost kill this over here and instead go for the sequences and my pins. So I'll probably kill this sequence here and the mon.
Yeah, those middleweights are always really rough. And if you call Ricci on a middleweight, then that doesn't get you anything extra. Whereas,
Yeah.
like, you'll get familiar with it pretty quickly, but like finding your pinfus, which is all sequences, and specifically if it's a weight on either side. So like how I have a 2-3, if I'm waiting for the 1-4, and the rest of my hand is sequences, that's a pinfu.
Okay, I'm just gonna dump the 4 character. Actually, no, we're gonna, because I can see that there's already been 2 west winds thrown out, I'm just gonna dump it.
Normally, you wouldn't see that they've. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry
but-
that they've
no,
already
they're
been
in the
thrown out. Yeah,
garbage.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, they're in the garbage. My bad.
But yeah, the tiles that are thrown out can never be used again. So
Yes.
that
So
is
this is your death pile. And you can look at it and cry because sometimes you'll get 3 of the same one where you're just like, I don't need this one. Oh no, I already drew that one. Oh no, I already. And then you're staring at 3 tiles in a row and you're.
Happens all the time.
It's the worst when it's honors. It's like there's like a different type of pain when it's the honor ones too. You're like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
no, it's terrible.
That's so embarrassing.
I've done it to tofus before.
So have you ever discarded all 9 dragons?
No, never. Not that bad.
If you play enough, it'll happen. Alright, I'm not gonna cheat this because I already have the sequence 5, 6, 7. We skip that, and ooh, wow! I drew a tile I needed.
Damn it.
So I'm gonna call Ricci here.
Damn, the what?
And this is an incredible hand. You can see I can discard the 2 or the 5. The 2 middleweight 4, that's horrible. Because instead, I can now wait for the 1 or the 4, which it tells you there are 6 of those tiles left. And in discarding this 5, that sets me up for a Pinfu. So Ricci, Pinfu, red 5. I'm already have like 3 Yaku in hand right now. And it's just a very simple play, kind of.
I would not pawn this because though I know these tiles are safe to throw now because he doesn't need them. So I would not get rid of all of them. Well, see, this would be gambling, but in my little brain, I'm assuming because the 3 already and he threw a 5, he is most likely not going for the 9, but this is still gambling. I could also completely fold and play the 5, but because I want to be greedy and I'm in the dealer's seat, I will throw the 9, which is lucky enough not the death tile for me this time, but yeah.
You never know. Sometimes you're like, yeah, that's my safe tile, and you put it backhanded.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
So-
not a safe tile, but I was like, maybe.
For me, I would be
Wait,
throwing out
what's
the
a
red
Pinfu?
dragon.
A Pinfu is an amazing. It's a Yaku. It's like one of the ways you
Yeah,
can.
but
It's like
which
a win
one?
condition. All sequences and 1 pair, and then you have the last pair has to be double-sided.
So in this instance, it's the 1-4 weight.
Let me pull this up really quick. Hold on.
If I had
Pinfu will
the-
look like this.
And closed, as someone said. Yeah, it's closed. It's
Yeah.
it's one of the best ones to go for if your hand looks like terrible. Also, where's this white dragon? Can I have it discarded, please?
I mean, I might. I'm in Ricci,
Come on, do it.
but if I can, sorry.
So on that menu on Ella's screen, what does
Mhm.
Menzenchin mean?
You know that I don't know. I've never learned that word.
Oh, okay.
Menzenchin?
Menzenchin only.
Is
For
said-
Pinfu.
Yeah, on that. I don't know what that
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
means.
I'll be so
okay,
honest.
not important.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Oh, it's just in Japanese. Someone said menzen means closed.
Ah,
so closed hand.
okay.
It's
Oh,
probably
closed
just
hand. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you,
okay.
Vorpal.
Closed hand only. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Mm.
What's non-Yakuhai?
Let me pull that back up.
One non-Yakuhai pair.
Oh, the Yakuhai are like the white dragons, the red dragons, the basically the honor tiles that you can win if you have a triplet of. Like I mentioned earlier,
Right.
I'm in the north seat and it's the east round. If I had a pair of west tiles, I would still qualify for Pinfu.
Yeah.
So
someone just-
Yakuhai is just dragon?
No, someone explained
Dragons
Yakuhai is
and
honors
winds.
that you can win off of.
Oh,
So, for example,
Wait,
I'm
then-
not in the West Sea. I couldn't win off West, so that would be a non-Yakuhai, and I could use that for a Pinfu. But dragons are
ones are
always
known.
Yakuhai because they can always give you Yaku.
oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, the terminology is a bit of a struggle sometimes.
Yeah, getting.
Oh yeah. I had someone come in my chat and start explain everything in Japanese terms, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah. I have a couple of viewers that'll be like, "Oh, you should go for blah blah blah." And I'm like, "What is that? Mixed triple sequence?" I'm like,
You talking
"Oh,
about?
So mixed triplets. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Like, you should go for Daisangen. It's like, huh?
What?
Yeah. So you see how he's in a Ricci position where if you see this is my points. Oops. You see how he has negative 1,000? Because he's in Ricci. So he's gonna have a different points than us.
Yeah, that little sword is my Ricci stick.
Yeah, and you could decorate that. It's different wherever you want to put it down.
Because in physical mahjong, your points are represented by sticks with dots on them, and the 1,000 point bet is you're physically putting 1,000 points on the table when you declare Ricci.
I think it's in here, visual. No.
Wait,
So
so
here
why
I'll just be-
why is it closed hand only? Like, what's
That I
difference?
don't know. I think it's just how the game goes.
Okay.
Because they want you to suffer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Of course.
Part
Wait,
of it
sorry,
is.
Pawn, how
So
is it
what?
meant to be fun?
So the logistic sense of it is to make the game slightly harder. It's so that you don't always open your hand. There's no reason to have a closed hand if it doesn't give you more points.
Yeah.
But in the sense of like why, I'm not sure. But that's the logistic sense of it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna help at all, but a lot of people in the chat of like the shared thing we're doing are actually explaining this a lot. Like they're explaining it as well. Like so, I'm just kind of quoting them a lot of the time.
Mhm.
They said certain Yaku are only allowed closed, and others are cheaper when they're open. So if you have a full flush and it's open, and half flush when it's open, it's -1 instead of like. It's cheaper to open up your hand, and normally only open up your hand if you like are rushing a hand, like I want to be right now. Except no one's dropped the white dragon, so I haven't opened my hand for that. But yeah. So a lot more like
Question.
Yes.
yeah.
So there's a valid reason to keep your hand closed if it's like points, but
Yes.
y'all have talked about preferring pawn over chi, but what if chi will give you one like really close to winning? Why wouldn't you do it?
Then you should do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
It's
you
just
know,
it's just hard to rely on getting the chi. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know that it'll set you up to win, there's no reason not to do it. However, when
No.
you're starting, sorry, I thought someone was talking. When you're starting, it's really easy to mess yourself up. By getting a chi and then just not knowing where to go from there. So it just kind of puts you in a bad spot. It's easier just to ignore it at the start anyway.
but that's the part I don't get. What if you had a plan? Like you want sequence, right? Then
Yeah,
why would you not take it?
because then you'd open your hand.
And you get less
'Cause then
points.
Yeah,
People
but
know
it's
what you're
not a
going
question
for?
of open.
Yes. People will know what you're going for and then they'll target.
Someone said in chat, normally if someone cheese, it means they're probably in tenpai, which means they're one off from winning. And also you can only cheat from the person to your left. So
Correct,
and
yeah.
she's not
Oh, right.
technically worse than pawn, but it's like it's more
It's harder to
it's less
get.
likely to happen. That you
Yeah,
get
but what
you
if you're
want.
not planning? Like what I'm saying is you're not planning to get the chi, but if the opportunity is there and you choose not to take it, I was just wondering why people wouldn't take it.
Because sometimes you wouldn't get as many points if you were to open up your hand and take it.
Mhm.
It is like a versus of like, hey, you can go for this hand, you can open up your hand if you have Yaku, of
It's
course,
risk.
and get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Like I.
but my original question was like, why chi over pawn? Because both of them open your hand.
Nah, it's not really. There's not one's not better than the other, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
okay.
They're the
We
same.
just-
Or about
sorry,
like
we-
difficulty of getting.
Yeah.
Like
Pawn's just
I
easy
was
because you can
saying
get it
it.
from anywhere.
I was saying it in the sense of like from someone that hasn't played it before and doesn't know like the big yaku or like stuff like that, the more complicated stuff. It's easier to win with pawn than it would be with a chi.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know what you're doing and there's good chi right there, there's no reason not to do it.
Yeah, like I
personally avoid it because I'm stupid.
I was gonna say.
That's just
Sorry.
easy.
Well, someone in chat pretty much said it pretty well. They said generally your hands are a matter of value versus speed. So chiing and pawning are normally when you're trying to go for speed. Or if you have a value hand that can be open. You can have hands that can be amazing when open, but it's a little bit more rare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and see, it's also really important where the dealer is, because dealer gets more points upon a win. So like I want to win because I get another chance to be in dealer seat if I win. But for like someone who might not want me to be in dealer seat could also rush a win to just try and get me off of dealer seat. It's like it just completely depends what you want to go for, speed or value.
Can I check in with my quiet friend? Is everyone okay? Is everyone doing good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
My computer
I don't
but I'm okay.
I don't want to like leave anyone out of like if you're just like lost to the point where you don't have questions because you don't know what to even ask about. I want to make sure that we're not hitting that wall because I know we just threw a lot of info at you.
No, I've taken lessons before, so like I'm kind of refreshing. But I just didn't understand my lessons before. So
No, that's valid.
So I'm just being quiet. So, but no, thank you. You guys are explaining it really well.
Okay, cool. Just want to check in.
I'm just gonna dump the 9 character because I saw that it's been done before, so I know it's safe to throw out.
Specifically, it's been dumped.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're in
me.
Ricci.
No, I'm not. Give me one of those ones.
No, they're mine. My triple. So I have brain already, so I don't need this guy. I'm gonna be like, yeet.
Alright, I'm in Ricci, so it auto plays for me. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, goodbye.
Okay, so
now we're gonna plan to take him down, right?
I actually have no way. So there are 2 things I could do here. I could decide to fold, or I can try and push my win. Folding means I just play tiles that I know are safe because I don't want to get wronged. Generally, that's what
You
I
don't
would
want to lose.
Yeah, but the only safe tiles really are ones that are stuff I need in my hand. So it's like a tough decision of folding or like gambling. And in this case, I think I'd probably gamble. Maybe. It's hard to tell right now. It's like it depends, like if you want to gamble or fold. But currently, because I have like the red 5 and my other 5 is like also just part of the sequence and stuff like that, I'd probably start to gamble. And I don't need this one, so I discard it. But that is a gamble because I don't know if it's safe. But
And this is when you start holding your breath because someone's in Ricci and you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
yeah, someone
So,
Ricci
can
pretty much means you have to start playing safer, or you're gambling every tile you put down that's not safe because they can maybe win off that tile. So you can decide to fold if you want to, if you've seen they've played certain tiles before. So all the tiles he's played are safe. But yeah.
So because he's in Ricci, that means he's 1 tile away from winning. So what are the tiles that you are trying to prevent him from, like, what tiles does he need?
We don't know that.
We wouldn't know. He knows though. All we know is that he doesn't need any of the stuff that was discarded or anything that was discarded past his Ricci. So like
You see
his
this
whole
sideways one?
Yeah, his whole dead pile is safe, so you can play any of the tiles that he's discarded.
Not
they're
always.
safe from his Ricci. They're safe from his
Right.
Ricci. Someone else could
Right.
Ricci, or not Ricci, they could Ron you, but like his are all safe there. And generally we're so early in the game and only one person's opened up their hands. I'd only be really worried about Do you want Tomo or Ichi? Which one?
Oh, I don't really care.
Oh, okay. I only have to really maybe worry about Tomo being in Tenpai, so you'd probably be safe. But yeah, no, it's a lot of like deciding to fold or not fold.
Yeah. So as you saw, like he has the 5 circles like sideways, so you know that's when he called Ricci, I'm pretty sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know this is the 5
That's why
circles
I
is
said
safe,
it.
the 6 bamboo is safe, and then you kind of just look at everyone's discard pile and say like, oh, okay, what are the chances he's looking for this thing? Because how many of these have been thrown out, right? So in my hand, I know 1 east has been thrown out, but I don't know where the other 2 are. So I'm kind of taking a risk getting rid of it, but I'm just kind of like, fuck it, YOLO, because he potentially doesn't need it because he's already thrown out a couple wins. So it's kind of like a gamble that you have to take because just like Taka said, like Leo's hand is completely closed. He has mixed discards of literally everything. So he has discarded dragons, he's discarded winds, he's discarded bamboo, he's discarded characters, he's discarded circles. So he could literally be looking for anything and we have no idea. So I would just get rid of the east wind and pray to God that he doesn't need it.
I don't want the turkey. That's as simple as that. I don't want the turkey.
Okay,
Oh.
so right now my hand, I don't have a Yaku technically. I would love to draw. I'd love to get the white dragon. I think this is probably something I'd skip. Even if like looking at everyone's hands, I would know that I could probably do this, but without knowing that, I'd skip this because I don't have any surety. Oh, well, okay. Honestly, the green dragon is probably what I'd be discarding here because it's less likely for him to have like the honors in his hand and like have to win off those. It's still possible, of course, but it's less likely this early on in the game. So like discarding honor tiles is normally kind of a safe bet, and I'm not really folding again. But yeah.
Oh, okay, friends. Now listen here. You want to be a gremlin? You want to instill some fear? I can pwn this. I'm gonna pwn this. They don't know that I want to pwn this.
So I
All
send a
they
crying
that they
emo,
put down.
and then I
They
cry.
put down a tile. They were like, oh no, maybe, and he's in Ricci's, so now they're thinking, oh no, he's gonna win, and then they're like, no, but it's ha ha ha, it's me.
Oh, and if you see someone emo after you throw a tile and they're in Ricci, it probably means that you're gonna get ruined.
Wrong.
Yeah. If someone, it's not often. Depends on what level you're in too.
It's all levels. They're everywhere. Yeah, so I got north. I've already discarded a north. That means that it's most likely not what he needs to win off of. There are some exceptions, like some freaks will have it as a pair, and they're waiting on the north pair, but I would doubt this would happen, so I discard it again.
And now,
well, but I knew someone was holding them before, so generally this is like a safe discard unless Ella was already good to win. So
and then you go, tee-hee, I win.
And then
Yeah,
as the
see.
person in Ricci, I cry because I could have had like 5,000 points, and now this jerk has 1,000.
A win-win!
Yeah. It's
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
That's the thing you'll notice
Okay,
about the scores too, is I still, or rather, because I bet my Ricci stick and I didn't win, I just lose those points, and Ella got them.
As someone
Yeah.
says, nice stick donation in chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Donated the points.
I've donated more
Wait, how
points than I
did you
can count.
win? Like, what was your winning Yaku?
She had green dragon.
Shit.
She had 3 of the green
I
dragon.
had the dragon helps. That's why I was waiting for them. That's why I held on.
Oh, but you didn't get many points, so you just won to win.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. I knew that he can Ricci, and I'm scared. I have a hand that I can win with. It's not a good win, but I can win.
Steal the win from me, basically.
Yeah. That leads to me gaining at minimum 1,000 points, and also keeping me from losing minimum a million bajillion points.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just you do it. You don't have to always go for huge hand. You don't have to make the largest hand possible. Sometimes you could just do quick hands and get a win so that you can move on and make someone else's hand miserable. I play like a little troll. So
Okay, I have a question. I don't know if it's like the same in, again, JP, because like I don't know what the differences are sometimes. In Kanto it's like called Gaiwu, like, or chicken hand, if you have like 1 point win kind of thing. Like you hit like the bare fucking minimum in order to win, and your hand is like low key considered a garbage ass hand because it has no like, I guess like it'd be no like big yaku kind of hand. You know what I mean? Is that like the same here where you're just hitting that one yaku? Like, is it, you know what I mean?
I kind of get what you're saying, and it's funny because there is a rule that you can implement in the advanced settings here where no open hand tanyaos, which are all simples. So it's like no chicken hands, but there isn't like anything against it. It's more just like it just feels bad when someone wins like that.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say, it is one of the worst feelings you can ever have when someone you have like Yakuman is like the biggest you can have, and then someone wins with one Han.
Yeah.
It sucks.
No, I've been there.
But it's like a strategy. Like if you see someone else has a big hand and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna try and win. You don't want them to get points. You just try and end it.
That's why sometimes if you're in Riichi and you see someone else over there going, boom, boom, chi, you're like, oh no.
That explains so much, because sometimes I'm setting up like this big play and then they win. And I'm like, dude, I had such a good
Like
hand.
how? Yeah, they'll see that you're like setting up sometimes. They can really good players can even kind of decide how you're playing by what you're discarding. But that's a like a higher level brain, and but yeah, sometimes that'll happen.
Yeah, sometimes
That's
I
also
win
why-
with like a lot of points, and I always screenshot them because I have to go back and be like, how'd I do
What
that?
did I
Because I
do?"
didn't plan for that.
I will say this will be our last round. I wish that we would have done like a normal round, but we are over the time that I had set aside. And I don't want to drag anyone else over as well.
Well, we can make this a normal round.
Yeah, we'd have to leave out and go back. Is that okay with everyone?
That's fine by me if you want to do a normal round.
Yeah, we can just do a normal round of playing.
All right. For babies who want to stay for this is gonna be a slightly quieter one, where you'll probably just hear us like growling at each other angrily and occasionally barking.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll bark for the game. That sounded
And then you'll just hear me giggling in the sidelines.
Like if I get Ron and I lose all my points, I will have words.
Okay, so when are we doing the actual tourney though? Is my question.
Yeah, we'll have to
Oh
pick
yeah, you
that
should
up.
explain that. You should. I mean, for everyone
Yeah,
who's watching, this is a build up for a tournament thing.
Yeah. So I don't have a set date simply because I wanted to do a poll to see how long the babies wanted to research on their own / like come to us with questions. But it either be a 1 week or a 2 week increment.
Okay.
So either next Sunday or the next Sunday if possible. I don't know off the top of my head what my schedule personally is, and I'm sure others don't either, which is why I was gonna put up a poll to see which one's better for everyone.
But next week Monster Hunter comes out.
I don't care. Mecha Break is out right now. I put aside time for this. I could be a robot. But yeah, it's mostly up to the babies because this is for them, and I want them to have fun, and I don't want them to stress out. So if it's a week or 2 weeks, either way works. I can make a little poll and can announce it either tomorrow or the next day once I get responses.
Or if any of the babies need coaching, I'm $50 an hour.
All right, how about a Canadian cent? They're out of circulation, so you know it's like really rare.
Oh wow, no, that's actually pretty cool. I want that.
I'll take
I
anything.
don't think
at
I
this
have one
point.
in my collection.
I'll take anything.
I got a baby to feed. I'll take anything.
We'll buy you baby food.
All right, babies. This is like I said, this round we cannot see each other's hand. So if you have a question, please keep it until afterwards, or type it into the baby questions, and we will not look there so that we can't like stare at each other. Shit, I kept it at 300.
Or you can ask me because I play super recklessly and stupid, and I don't care if
It should
everyone
be
knows
fine.
what I
Just
need.
play a little bit faster than usual, I'd say.
Yeah. Normally you don't get this much time. I will be keeping the time limit pretty high for when you guys start thing, because I want you to have fun and kind of like think things out on your own. I don't want to like pressure or anything. But yeah, so it won't be 300, but you will have more time than a normal battle will.
Yeah, the standard for ranked is 20 seconds plus. Well, you get 20.
Plus a 5-second.
You get 5 seconds, and then you have like a 20-second pool. So if you go over your 5 seconds, you go into your
It's like
20-second pool.
it's like chess.
Well, I guess I'll.
You know
keep
that little thing where they move the thing, they slap the
slap
the
the
clock
timer.
is
The timer.
like aggressively slaps clock. Wow.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Excuse me.
But yes, if anyone needs to run, please feel free. It's totally fine. We have gotten through everything that we needed. Move!
Ooh.
The pain.
Ooh, that's a good draw. I'm gonna get rid of these.
Pain.
Take it. Somebody take it. Yeah, hit that pwn button.
Of course.
I'm gonna turn my. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna turn my sound back on. Oh.
Let's see. Ayah! Half flush?
Oh my god, his voice.
His voice is
Hello?
amazing.
Hello?
Thank you for the follow. Save it here? I don't know. That's a fun. I don't know what you're saving.
Okay, I needed that tile.
Not the Dora. I didn't need it.
Ow. Whoops.
Oh, I don't need the Dora.
I'm Ishan 10, but one of my discards is gonna be risky.
Grass does burn. I can say that. Taishi, thank you for the follow.
Take it. Kill me. Ah.
No. No.
I haven't used her emotes yet. They're fun.
Take it. Kill me.
God, stop putting those down.
See, this is what I mean when I say I'm playing stupidly risky. I know, like, I see what they have over there, and it's very obvious it might be a half flush, but I'm playing those tiles anyway, because I don't care.
And then someone called Richie crying.
What?
This is what's called a
If
pro
you're a
gamer
baby,
mode.
I'm holding up the tile that I'm looking for so that you know which one I'm looking out for. There's a little exclamation point that you can do that in case that you ever need to double check what you're looking for. Oh, I forgot to do this.
Yeah. That would have been nice. That's a safe tile. Ping pong. It's annoying because I'm still in a spot where it's like I could play aggressively and try to go for the win here.
Oh, this is only 1 round, right?
I don't think so. But yeah, we can end it after 1 round if
Well, I don't
that's
mind
what-
going further, but I'm asking for a friend because I'm gambling right now. So if this is 1 round, I'm gonna gamble all the way. But if we're gonna go further, maybe I'll fold.
Depends on how long the long game goes.
Is this East 4? Probably just an East room, no? So it'd just
Yeah.
be 4 rounds, theoretically. Theoretically.
Yeah, I gotta... I'm gonna start folding now. There's not much I can do.
Folding in friendlies? Okay, fine. I won't fold.
Alright,
What
fine.
do you want
I
from
won't
me?
fold. Take it. Why haven't you killed me yet, you coward?
Is it just 1 hand? Oh, okay.
Nah, I can't. Ah! Nah, I can't. Stop tempting me.
Someone will drop it eventually.
please. Okay, so this is called gambling. I win. I won the gamble.
Now the question is, will it pay off?
No, I think I should have gotten rid of this. I don't know. This is just worrying me now.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm folding.
I can't get rid of it for fear of the hand across from me and next to me.
So I'm not even folding. I'm just not.
I think I know where what I want is.
I think I've been in Tenpai for so long, by the way, and I feel like other people are also using. I drew 3 of the dragons.
Side eyes.
Oh,
No!
I almost dealt in with that 9-peen.
I thought someone would deal in with the 9. I was like, okay, I'll get rid of my Dora for the 9, and no one dealt in.
Well, I had the sequence 7, 8, 9, and then I picked up another 9, and I'm like, do I need this? No, but I have a safer
Quick learning
tile to
moment.
put down.
Quick learning moment. That was an end game where no one won. 2 of us had a winning hand ready, but we couldn't win. So what happened was we got points from the people who did not have a ready hand. Learning moment. Yeah.
All right, everyone
the
put
hell
down a
is this
south
thing?
tile. That's not a south tile. Oh, my hand looks good because I have 2 sequences already, but the rest of it is dog water. So we're just gonna have to try to get lucky on these next few draws. That's an interesting draw. That's a very interesting draw. That's another good draw. Cool. I'm just drawing the tiles I need. That's how you win.
I can't win off that.
Okay, yeah. Just keep feeding me. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I feel like someone in my chat meant to say suffering the more you play Mahjong and not character.
Do I want this? I kind of do.
Oh yeah, the more you play this game, the more mental damage you'll take.
I kind of do.
Oh, absolutely. That's why
okay,
I'm
I'm used
that's
to
why
it.
I'm head empty.
No, I can't.
Play League.
I
What's the
can't.
difference? It's all the same.
So real.
League of Legends.
League of Legends.
I
Not
stopped
the
playing.
League mention.
I stopped
The
playing that
League
game
mention.
and immediately found my wife afterwards.
Oh my god, so it literally quitting improved your life so much.
I'm not even kidding. Ooh, the con.
You're gonna
Oh
door all
my
my
God.
tiles
The
right now.
bamboo con.
I need
No,
to win
that's
this.
not the one I need.
I need to win this.
So I'm getting rid of it.
Please. I'm Ishantan. Please. Please.
Lord, who is his voice?
I don't know, but his voice is so good.
Is hell. Boy.
I don't need that, but it's such a risky discard. I'm getting rid of it. Does not help my current hand situation. That especially doesn't. Who needs it? Take it.
Me.
Yay.
There we go. I've been holding on for that for so
Oh!
long.
That won't help me. 2 cons.
Yeah, no, that's. I don't want to get round.
Round.
These. Oh, that's.
Oh, come on.
I
Oh my
didn't want
god.
to.
Yeah,
Waiting for
gonna
the
not
naked
play anymore.
pair.
Just give
Scared.
them to
Scared.
me.
This
Just
is called
give.
folding because that hand is
Scared.
terrible and I don't want to deal into it. Half flush toy toy? Honitsu toy toy? I'm good.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm just saying, the 9 of characters is safe into Tomo over there. It's a safe tile if you could put that down.
That's crazy.
Are you like one off from winning or something? What are you saying?
Nah. I'm just saying that that's a safe tile if you needed to put it down.
Oh, okay, cool. Folding, can't believe we're doing laundry? My bad. I'll go folding. That hand doesn't scare me.
Oh, that was interesting. So I was just in temporary
Why did I
foodie
do that?
tent.
Why did I do that?
Did you just rob the con?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
No! I just needed one more! I'm gonna
You were
cry.
Honestly, I could have kept that in my hand and you would have won off the red dragon.
Nom,
No, you
nom,
would have
nom,
won off
nom.
the red dragon.
Nom 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 nom.
And I go last.
So what did I
Yeah.
win? Apparently we were betting.
What? We were betting? I don't know
Someone
about that
was
one.
gambling. I don't know.
I'll give you
Yay!
1 Canadian penny.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
a penny.
Hey, that actually would be nice. Maybe a little penny. I'd have a foreign money collection. Fingers together, blushies. No. Hi. Hi. Sorry, my cat wants fed. Okay, thank you for playing with us. Thank you, babies, for being here. We'll
Thank you
figure
for
out when we're
Thanks
No,
for
thank you.
peeking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. There's gonna be a tournament with everyone who's learning mahjong later, by the way. So you guys should look out for that.
We should.
I'll probably
yeah.
play a little bit more, but yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. I
Yeah.
will.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later, though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
having us.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Adios.
But yes, we'll
Bye.
decide the date. We'll decide the date.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Alrighty, that was a kind of fun stream. I needed to pee for so long of it. But now that we're done here, let's see. It's only 10:30. I kind of don't want to play another round, but at the same time I do because I'm not that sleepy. But at the same time I don't because I kind of don't wanna. Princess is gonna go to bed soon, but I'm not sleepy. Alright, today is Sunday. We didn't go to church today. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna end stream now and we're gonna chill. Let's see. Is anyone from that collab going to continue streaming? Oh, Hotaka is. So let's go raid Hotaka. Cheer them on in their mahjong struggles. Hotakate. No, I misspelled it. Let's go raid Hotaka. Give them some support. It looks like they have a really good hand right now, too. So let's hope they win. And yeah, that'll be it from us for the evening. We will be back this week with Battle for Bikini Bottom. That is what you, the viewers, voted for. We'll be playing Battle for Bikini Bottom as we prepare ourselves for Monster Hunter this coming weekend. We're going to spend all day on Friday playing that game, and it's going to be great. So catch you cats later.